today, and we are going to
Hello
see it
guys,
on the
welcome
most
back to our YouTube
beautiful
channel.
river with
We're
the
back.
most beautiful
We're in
sunset
Chicago.
fast approaching us. Are we
We're
ready
about to do a boat
get
tour,
started?
so enjoy the ride.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. All right, we're going to kick things off with the iconic Wrigley Building. The Wrigley Building is coming up on our right-hand side. Now this is a love letter to Europe. Now the Wrigley Building was made in the early 1920s. What was going on around that time? Great question. The United States was just coming out of World War I, and they wanted to retreat into the beauty of the world. Only problem was they had no idea what constituted beauty yet here in America. So they looked to European nations for inspiration. And by inspiration, I mean plagiarism. They pretty much copied and pasted La Giralda Tower of Seville Cathedral in Spain, which is why this style of architecture is called Spanish Revival. It's covered in thousands and thousands of very fragile terracotta tiles in ascending shades, lifting your eye up with the building. So fragile they have to be hand washed once a year, very similarly to myself. The next building on our tour needs no introduction. It's wearing a name tag. It's introducing itself to you. Trump International Hotel and Tower, an excellent example of contextualism here in Chicago. As your eyes move up the tower, we see 1, 2, 3 patio setbacks. Now those patio setbacks are not at arbitrary heights. They are in reference to the buildings surrounding it. Contextualism is all about being a good neighbor in your context, honoring your surroundings. That first patio setback is the same height as the Wrigley Building that we just saw. The second patio setback is the same height as, when we shift our gaze to the left, this rocket ship-shaped building, Mather's Tower. That third patio setback is the same height as the AMA building, a black box modernism building over there that we can't see quite yet. These are site-specific designs meant to honor the context in which they sit. Trump International was made in 2009 by the architect Adrian Smith, known as the tallest architect in the world, coming in at 5'7". Not because he's the tallest, it's just because he makes the world's tallest buildings, including the current record holder, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. That penthouse up there is 14,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, was just sold for a little bit under $20 million, which is a bummer because I only had $19.999 million left to say. It could have been me. That's all right. The next buildings on our tour on the right-hand side, they are the most photographed buildings in Chicago. Eyes up, cameras up, if you'd like your own slice of it. The Marina City Towers, these twin corncob towers here. Some of my favorites in Chicago, because essentially they are a social experiment. In the 1960s, a man by the name of Bertrand Goldberg discovered that people were not living in this commercial downtown area, and he wanted to change that. So he theorized if he could make a city within a city, a self-sustaining ecosystem, it would bring that middle-class tax bracket into the heart of downtown. So that is what these are. They are self-sustaining ecosystems. You can eat, work, live, and play all in your own vertical concrete backyard. There are residential apartments, valet parking, dining, retail, swimming pool, ice skating rink, a dry cleaner, a gym, literally anything you could ever need. An introvert's paradise. Look at all these introverts loving their lives. Oh, I'm so jealous of you. Also, if you're a movie buff, in the movie The Hunter, this is the building where the bad guy drives off that valet level parking into the river below. So it's a little bit of a movie star as well. Visualize for me, if you will, a Greek Parthenon. They have beautiful cylindrical columns, very pointy roofs. I often think of Hercules, the movie Hercules, even though that is not canon. But as we are coming under this bridge, take a look to your left at this reflective silver and white building. Now shift your gaze all the way up to the top. Ta-da-da. Oh look, a Greek Parthenon here in Chicago. Why, you may be asking yourself, great question. This is the neoclassical style of architecture. It's an architect's way of redefining architecture from old, using modern materials, But that's how we get things like Greek Parthenons and Spanish cathedrals in such a major metropolitan